Campaign 2016 now, and the Democratic National Convention kicking off with discord. Bernie Sanders supporters protesting in the host city there of Philadelphia, many holding signs referring to leaked emails that indicate party insiders were pulling for Hillary Clinton all along when they were supposed to be impartial. Just minutes ago, the DNC offered what it called a sincere apology to Sanders and his supporters for, quote, inexcusable remarks in emails. And with an FBI investigation of the party's hacking incident, a new poll showing Secretary Clinton falling behind Donald Trump, it is a rocky start to the Democratic convention.
CBS 2 political reporter Marcia Kramer is live now in Philadelphia with the latest for us. Marcia?
Well, Christine, you got to admit, it's not exactly the best way to start a convention. And it's also not good optics when the chair of the party, soon to be the ex-chair of the party, is booed by her own home state delegation. Florida delegates show Debbie Wasserman Schultz their extreme displeasure over WikiLeaks revelations that rather than staying neutral, she favored Hillary Clinton over Bernie Sanders during the primaries, that officials tried to sabotage the Sanders campaign.
The voices in this room that are standing up and being disruptive, we know that that's not the Florida that we know.
The Florida Congresswoman is stepping down as party chairwoman at the end of the convention, but her role was further diminished when she was stripped of the job of gaveling in the convention so the party can start on a high note. This as the FBI announced it is investigating how and who hacked into the DNC computers to reveal all this. Clinton aides charge it was the Russians who leaked 20,000 emails, and on the eve of the convention, intent on helping Donald Trump, they say.
It's a logical assumption, not a certainty, that the Russians did it.
It's a crazy way to start a convention.
Crazy world.
This as a number of polls show Donald Trump getting a so-called Trump bump after the Republican convention. The latest CBS News poll has Trump and Hillary tied at 42%. Trump moving up from 40% a week ago. It's Trump 48, Hillary 45 in the new CNN poll. Trump 44, Clinton 40 in the morning consult poll.
Wait till after this convention. I am confident that because Democrats are far more aimed at the middle class and people trying to get to the middle class, not on just negativity and harshness, we're going to win by a lot.
This afternoon, Bernie Sanders talked to some of the delegates who are committed to him.
Immediately, right now, we have got to defeat Donald Trump. And we have got to elect Hillary Clinton and Tim Kaine.
Well, there are a whole lot of people speaking tonight, including Michelle Obama and Bernie Sanders. In the wake of the email scandal, the Clinton camp gave Bernie Sanders a much better speaking slot. Live in Philadelphia, I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Marcia, you know what? It won't be boring this week.
It will not.
It will not. Thanks to